So it is almost midnight, but not quite yet. So day number 3. Today we're going to do topical. So in case you guys are just tuning into this, so I decided to do a 365 day, teach you something fun, teach you something healthy. So today is topical, and because these little guys, they like to interrupt me. Right when I get started, I just figured I'd just strap them on and start with them. So that kind of makes more sense. And then as soon as I'm done with this, I've got work to do even more tonight. So first thing is that the oils. When it comes to using oils topically on your body, I only use Young Living oils. I kind of make a joke. I joke that I'm an oil snob, but that's because I trust YL. They have the seed to seal guarantee. They have their own farm, so I trust what's actually coming from them. And I know that there's not going to be toxins, or they're not going to be diluted with other garbage that shouldn't be in there, and that they were distilled properly and they weren't distilled with chemicals like some other companies can do. So I only trust them on my owls because if they're on their body, they're in your body. That's pretty much how that goes. Anything in your body, it soaks in, you know. So you always want to test for sensitivity, because some are just regular oils and some are what we call hot oils, and they can be a little bit warm, like oregano. Sometimes thieves can be a little bit of a warm oil, and you'll know because you put it on your skin and you'll feel like a sensitivity, like it'll kind of like have a little bit of a burn if it's a hot oil. So you want to watch out for that. Also, some oils can interact with medications that you're on, so you just kind of want to know which ones you're dealing with. Like if you start taking certain oils or putting them on, to make sure that they're not going to interact with anything that you could be doing. So another thing for safety when it comes to topical use or any use of oils is don't ever put them in your eyes and your ears. I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer. Anything you put in your eyes is going to be sensitive in your ears. You really don't want to put oils in there because they'll burn for about 20 minutes because they're an oil. Unless you flush them. If you ever do get something in there, then you're going to want to flush them with a carrier oil, because that is going to help flush them out. You don't ever flush with water, because water and oil don't mix, and it's going to drive it right in. So always do that with a... Oh, thanks, Bria. It's the easiest way to do something like this without them, calling me from the other room. So they're with me. And also, when it comes to the essential oils, there's some of them that are photosensitive, like your citrus oils are photosensitive. So you're not going to want to do a big thing of like orange oil or something and put it on your face and then go out tanning, because you're going to know that you've done that when you come back in from the sun. Just not a good idea. So certain ones are photosensitive, so just keep that in mind as far as going out in the sun right after. So as far as ways that we use these, you can dilute. If you look on the back of the bottle, like we have one that's called Panaway, and it says a 1-to-4 ratio, so it means it's one that you need to dilute before you use it. So you would do 1 drop of the essential oil to 4 drops of the carrier oil, and you want to use a high quality carrier oil, because if you're using a high quality oil, you want a high quality carrier oil. So like a good olive oil. Young Living makes a V6 oil as well that you can use, but you want to make sure that you use something that's high quality. You can also use them straight. You can use them what's called neat. So things you can use neat are like your lavender, your frankincense. Those come in the starter kit. Those you can use directly. If you ever hear somebody say neat, it means you don't use any carrier oil, and you can use them straight. Like lavender, you can actually use on little babies, like straight on babies. You can put them like right on their little toesies and stuff. So certain ones you dilute, certain ones you obviously use with, you can use them straight. Massages is another thing. If you want to use something and you want to really stretch an essential oil, you can put some inside, like for a massage. You can dilute, you could do, 2 drops to a little palmful of oil to do like a massage, and that's going to make it spread more it's going to make it spread further, and it's also going to keep it from evaporating, because they will evaporate. So if you were to use it as a perfume, like in a few hours, you'd notice that if it was just on your skin, that it wouldn't be there. It's unusual because if I put this in like my diffuser necklace and I put it on the felt, I can smell it like days later. So it stays there, but on your skin, it evaporates. It's maybe because we're like a living, breathing thing, and it like just sucks right into our skin. So if you wanted to go over more skin, or if you're doing like a massage, then you would put the oils on it. So as far as places that we use these, so if you're having, like, say, discomfort in an area, like if you've done like a workout and you're just feeling like you have a little bit of discomfort in your muscles, then you're going to rub this on, like something like the Panaway. You would use it like with the 1:4 ratio, and just rub it on exactly wherever you're feeling it. If you're feeling any type of, like, sometimes you just get tension, you just want to calm, you get this tension going on. Some peppermint is a great way to just relieve the tension, or you can rub it on like your temples, the back of your neck. We have a really nice one called M-Grain, which is really good for like in the back of your neck when you're feeling things like that. And then lavender, of course, if you're ready to like rest at night and you want to just kind of calm down, you can do, just rest up here. And let's see, so the Vitaflex points are another one. I made myself notes because I get so lost on these things. Sometimes I just get blah, blah, blah. Vitaflex points are parts on our feet that act, and they have them on our back and your hands and your ears as well. And the Vitaflex points they correspond with the part inside of your body. So if like your brain is the tip of your toe. So like with my little guy, when I want to get him to go to, hey Christina, my little guys, when I want to get them to calm down and help them rest even more, when I put their lavender or their vetiver on their little toesies, I always make sure it's on the big toe, because that's right up here where your pineal gland is, up in your brain. And so parts of your body coincide with that. So this is a little pocket reference, but you can you can Google Vitaflex points on Pinterest, and there's like a ton of pictures, and then you can actually like look at your body part, and you can put the oil in the corresponding part of your body from your foot, and it's a very effective way to get it like pinpointed there. Or you can put it right on your body as well if you have a place that you I like having them next to me, Christina. You can also put them directly on the part of your body where you're feeling like you need some support. Like if you need some digestive support, obviously you're going to put some Digize on, or you're going to put some peppermint right on your tummy if you're feeling like you want some support and to help your digestion, to aid in making it all function nice. Another way you can do them is you can put them in a bath. That's another way they can go on your skin. If you do them in a bath, which I do this all the time whenever I do my baths, you put the essential oils go in the salt, because water and oil don't mix. So if you drop essential oils directly into your bathtub, they're just going to float on top. But if you put it inside some salt and then you run the salt under the water, then they're going to disperse into your bath. So that's what you want to do if you want to use the bath ones. I put usually like about 20 drops of whatever oil. Sometimes it'll be like half lavender, half cedarwood. That's usually kind of what I do, like when I want to just kind of calm down. You can also put a couple of drops inside your personal care products if you want to add like different things to your shampoo, to kind of do different things for your hair. There's a great little book called Chemical Free Home, and it has recipes in it. It's by Melissa Popping. It's like a little booklet. She actually has 3 of them that are good, but they can show you different like spikes to put in your shampoo for different hair, like for flat hair, to make it like better. But anyhow, that's on a whole nother thing with that. But you can add it to your body care products, your lotions, facial moisturizers. Frankincense is really good. My sister and I, we actually make one that has frankincense and geranium. Well, a lot of good stuff. But anyway, if you're not using our stuff, then you can add it to your moisturizers. And then also, if you're feeling like you need some added support, it's like sometimes when the seasons change, I need some extra respiratory support. So you can, if you put it on you, say I would have put like some eucalyptus on, I would put some, I would put the eucalyptus on, I would rub it in, and then I would take a nice hot, like a warm compress, not super hot, but a warm compress, and I would put that directly on top of my chest, and then that would help to drive those oils in, because oil and water don't mix, so it's going to drive them in, and then I put a nice warm towel on top of that. So that's another way that you can do like a nice compress. If you have like, if you put it somewhere on your body for like a muscle discomfort after a workout, and you want to put a hot or a cold compress on that, then that helps as well. So that's a few different ways that you can use it. Oh, and of course you can just, put it on for your perfume, and you can also put it with the carrier in a roll-on and use that like a perfume as well. So a few little safety tips and a few different ways to do that. So I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow. I'm hoping to be able to get here before midnight and do day 4. I'm really going to try to keep this up, guys. So it's a challenge to me. So I'm challenging myself on, hey, I just turned 40. It's midnight. I'm pretty sure it's midnight. Okay, so this is like my midlife thing, right? So, and happy birthday to you, Christina, because I know today was your birthday. Happy birthday, lady. So that's why I like you, because we were so close and birthdays. You're Leo too. So yeah, I'm 40 now. So this is kind of, I'm getting serious about life, because when you have as many children as I do, and you're getting older, you kind of got to start doing stuff that's different. So thank you. So, well, no, not like a midlife crisis, like a good thing, Christina. So, you said, I love Epsom salt, great way to use it. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, she's saying in there to keep them inside your bottles, which, I hope I have more than 100 years left. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Okay, I'm actually going to go work on something for us right now. You know what I'm talking about. Because I got your thing before I started this, but I had to get it on before midnight. So, all right, I'm going to sign off, and I think these guys have fallen asleep. They look pretty asleep. Let's see. This is Miss Alana right there, and I don't know if you can see Gabe. Let's see if we can see Gabe. Gabe is. There's Gabe. He's hiding back there. But there they are. So, yes, supporting all the body systems. Right? I hope it gives me another 100 years, because Lord knows these guys need me for a lot longer. So, all right. God bless you all. So, have a great night. Bye.